Welcome back to a Tomboy Reacts. I'm a Tomboy and this is my reaction channel. On tap we have today Patrick CC, Gibby Sad World, Life After iCarly. Now, Gibby was a staple in iCarly after, I want to say maybe, I remember him the whole time, but I know he wasn't in there in the beginning. But I know he was in there a good amount of time, and people loved Gibby. Like, we grew to love Gibby. So it's hard to see my man say he is a sad world. Let's just get into it and see what the deal is. Let's go.
Whenever he appeared on set, you knew something funny, strange, or downright uncomfortable was about to happen.
Right.
Gibby was a chubby, outlandish, yet lovable character cast
It's Gibby!
on Nickelodeon's most popular live-action TV show in history, iCarly.
iCarly.
Noah Munck is the actor behind the Gibby character. He was originally supposed to be on the show for one or
Freddie
two
had a beard.
episodes, but provided so much comedic value that the producers kept him on as a regular.
See,
Over
there
time,
we go.
Gibby got really
remember.
tired of the corny children's humor.
I
Plus,
would
constantly
too.
being the butt of the joke led to a lot of ramifications in his real life.
That is true. For some reason, people can't differentiate you from your character that you're acting and the person you are in real life. Just like is it King Joffrey in Game of Thrones? People hated this man in real life when he was just playing a character because he was so hated in Game of Thrones. Like, I even hated the man in Game of Thrones, but I knew he wasn't the person he was in real life. I mean, come on now. I mean, you do hear some actors that are who they are in real life that they act like, but you know, he wasn't it. He wasn't.
Including people shouting at him in public, asking him to take his shirt off and dance. You'll probably be surprised to find out what Noah's
How
career
ignorant can you be to do that? Come on now.
looks like today, which consists of extremely cryptic and esoteric videos,
What the
along with an
world?
underground music career. Today we're
This
going
man
to
had a music career?
discuss how Noah's life was impacted by iCarly and how he managed to escape his identity as Gibby. Noah Munck was a typical Orange County teenager who played football and went
This
to
man,
public
his
school.
name was Monk.
He knew he was interested in arts, so he slowly got into acting classes, which led to doing plays and performances. The acting classes would have talent agent auditions, where agents would come in and look for the next big star. It's the most California shit ever. At 10 years old, he got an agent who got him his first audition, which was for the show iCarly. The audition was just for an episode or two, but the production team realized how valuable he would be as a goofy side character, so he became a regular on the show for 57 episodes.
This man a whole...
One thing I
what
could
is
not
it, a
find
tuna?
out is if Noah was trying to establish any credit, because we know he didn't have the extra
Oh
debit
my
card.
goodness, my man hit me with a doggone ad. There wasn't even a YouTube ad in the middle of the doggone video.
Extra is
I
the
hear
first
you, bro.
debit card that
Get
lets
your
you
money.
build credit
But,
and also
I'm
earn some
finna skip
reward
this, though.
points. And I want to thank them for important. Extra is a safe and more accessible.
I'm sorry,
The
Patrick.
are tallied and reported to. And start building your credit with a debit card. That's right, a debit card.
I'm sorry,
Thanks, Extra.
Patrick.
The iCarly show is about a young girl who runs an internet video
Where'd you
blog
bounce?
with millions of viewers. Her best friend Sam is her co-host.
And
Their
you know
friend-
what? Jeanette, I think it's Jeanette McCurdy. Yo, she went through a lot in her career and her childhood, and she doesn't even like really act or anything anymore because of what she went through. So, yo, it's crazy what these child actors go through.
And Freddie is their filmer / tech support, and it's all filmed in the upstairs of
Jerry
Carly's brother's
Trainer.
apartment. Gibby is just a kid that goes to school with them. He's an easy target for jokes and is someone they can pick on. Quickly, by the end of season 1, he became more of a friend to them. A wacky friend, but he has a lot of endearing qualities to him. He's sweet, very friendly, pretty stupid, but he isn't someone you want to bully.
Yeah.
He was totally unrelatable, consistently doing such ridiculous things that had you totally excited for
What
the
the world? My man got
unpredictability
the
that he would bring
Wolverine out.
next. He was mostly famous for his catchphrase
Gibby!
and taking his shirt off. I don't know how or why he decided to take his shirt off, but after he did it one time, it became a normal thing.
Because they typecast him as that.
Make sure you're hydrated while watching this video. At the time, Noah didn't mind this. iCarly was his first acting job ever, so he was basically willing to do anything. However, Noah was very
Your first
aware-
acting job is in a role that big. Like, not even the role, but the show got that big. Hey, it's that is actually a lot, like a huge downfall for a lot of actors. That first role ever being huge, it leads to a lot more downfalls than it do like then it actually helping the person in real life. That's crazy.
What people were saying online about him. iCarly was a TV show about a web show, but they actually had a real website with blog posts, polls, and trivia. Viewers could also leave comments on the website. Noah says that age 10 and 11, he was reading rude comments about his appearance, which obviously
And why would
made
you
him
go on there and be saying all that? Why would you go on there and bully this man?
feel bad. His parents even discovered a website for people with fat boy fetishes that he was posted all over. Needless to say, Noah had mixed emotions about the whole taking his shirt off thing. His parents never forced him to continue acting. It was his passion. They were always around and kept a close eye on him. Noah speaks nothing but the highest praise of his parents. They raised him right. Head thrashing to a dirty bass dubstep drop with Noah Monk, just like old times. This cringy 2012 tweet indicates that Noah and Nathan had a love for dubstep. Noah also said that when he was around 13, one of the iCarly production members, Daniel Gonzalez, no, not this icon, gave him MF Doom and De La Soul mixtapes. So it's pretty evident that Noah discovered his love for music in general during the iCarly years, which led him to becoming a music
Didn't De La Soul come out with that song, this is my dumb dance, dum 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 dance, dum 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 dance, dum 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 dance. All right, but you understand. I think that was them.
Producer slash DJ.
If I'm wrong,
the last
correct me,
episode of
but I think
iCarly
that
was
was
filmed
them.
in late 2011.
Yo, why did it look so real?
And by seasons 4 and 5, Gibby was a main character. His success and evolution on iCarly was so prominent that Dan Schneider felt he deserved his own spin-off TV show.
Look at this man,
Gibby.
Dan Schneider.
This show still remains somewhat of a mystery. I'm here editing the very
never
first
seen
episode
that.
of Gibby, or whatever we end up calling the show. It's making me laugh hard. Noah Monk equals genius. There was a pilot episode filmed and edited according to Dan, but never aired or leaked onto the internet. All we have is the title card and logo for the show. We also have 46 pages of the script for the first episode, one picture of what seems to be the cast and crew, and a few photos of what appears to be the film set. All of this is technically
That's a
unconfirmed.
nice film set.
Dan was begging Noah to show him his feet, and that's why we never got the... I'm just kidding. We don't know what happened exactly, but we do know that Gibby never got his own show. And in 2012 marked the official end of iCarly. 5 seasons in what some consider to be the best Nickelodeon live-action show of all time. Noah stayed busy, trying to get roles in other shows and films immediately. In 2012, he got a main character role in a Nickelodeon TV movie called Nikki Deuce.
I've never heard
It was
or
essentially the
seen
family-friendly reboot of The Sopranos, which included most of the original Sopranos characters, including James Gandolfini. The film didn't go into theaters, and it isn't highly praised or anything, but acting alongside those legends is a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
After this film, Noah was
And
sick of
he had to look for it. He has to look for a soprano type role.
children's TV and the corniness of the humor. He knew it was time to leave Nickelodeon in the past forever. In 2013, he went back to high school for his senior year. He doesn't consider himself a social outcast, but had a difficult time mixing in with kids who knew each other their whole lives. He would spend most of his free time on Ableton learning how to make music. He produced dubstep under the name Noxic.
Noxic.
From the cyber shore.
Uh-oh.
Then moved on to EDM trap.
Uh-oh, man's got some skills.
And even experimented with rapping a little bit.
Used to have my throat, used to have my feelings. Now I'm fucked up making beats, staring at my ceiling.
It didn't take long for him to want to get back into acting.
Ooh,
Luckily, he landed
hey,
a role as
it's
Naked Rob in the
It's a fan base for everybody. It sound decent.
1980s-based sitcom
Sound
The
good.
Goldbergs. Noah plays a side character that acts as a best friend to the main character. He's been in 77 episodes, and the show has run for 9 seasons.
What?
He somehow managed to land 2 back-to-back shows that lasted for an above-average amount of seasons, which is very impressive in Hollywood. However, it seems like Noah still had the ghost of Gibby lurking above him. His new passions were not met with the utmost praise from fans. He was now 18 and a few years removed from Nickelodeon. Whenever he would post about his music, his new projects, or anything he was interested in, he would be flooded with troll and hate comments.
Like, why? What is the purpose? What is the point of y'all bullying this man? Why? Why?
With people making him feel insecure about his appearance. He abandoned the Noah Monk Instagram and Twitter because of trolls and people just calling him Gibby. Gibby was kind of a punching bag on the show, so he feels like the fans do it back to him, not figuring out how to separate Gibby the character and Noah Monk the real person. Noah
Like,
doesn't
that
take
is
it
why I don't even understand why that's so hard for people to understand. Why, first of all, why you bullying people? Y'all be the same people bullying people, and then go on the internet to find out somebody that was bullied committed, and then y'all be like, oh no, rest in peace. Why y'all bullying people? And then you be the same person to go bully somebody that same day, and then act like, oh, they can't take a joke. No, it's bullying, and you bullying somebody. Don't do it. Don't be a hypocrite, and don't do it. There's no point in bullying somebody. Don't do it.
too
I just had to
personally,
go
but
on
it definitely gets tiring when you're trying to move on with your life. Talk
it's
about
like people don't understand.
your music or your personal interests, and everyone wants you to remain that thing that you were at age 13. He did also deal with people
And
demanding...
people don't stay as kids. Like my man said, when 13, people don't stay as kids. We're not always and forever going to be a child. We grow up. Time doesn't stop for anybody. So stop treating everybody like they're supposed to be this 13-year-old. From the time you 13, you 20, now you still treat somebody else like they're supposed to be 13 their whole life. No, that's not how that works.
him to take his shirt off. Literally
Like,
yelling
why?
across a
You
restaurant.
gonna yell across a restaurant to this man talking about take your shirt off. It's a grown man now. Why?
While he's trying to eat with his family. One time, even a random girl just jumped on his back while he was walking down the street.
Crazy
He started to
folks.
resent the Gibby character a little bit. And Noah is truly a sweet and wholesome guy. He didn't want to resent his past. It led to an angsty phase for him. He really leaned into his interest of SoundCloud rap and producing. He started an obscure YouTube channel called Sad World Online.
For around 3 hours every day, I go into a complete daze. I cannot control my body or mind in this state.
The 20-year-old started consistently posting his avant-garde, over-edited, poorly scripted
Lord,
shitpost
My
comedy that quickly
went into a little hole there.
developed a cult fan base. All of the music featured in the YouTube series
See?
was produced by him, which helped fans get interested in his music. The raunchy side of humor was something we all needed. It's like the TV MA-rated Gibby. You couldn't make fun of Noah anymore.
Yo, this steak looked destroyed. I love me a good steak, but that one looked destroyed.
Because he embraced his appearance and leaned into it for comedy. Plus, he genuinely has built a fan base off his new art. At one point, it bothered him that his embarrassing moments were on the internet forever. Now he looks back on the Gibby character very fondly. Sadly, Gibby did not make a return to the iCarly reboot in 2021. He also didn't make an appearance in season 2. A fan
I
asked-
wouldn't either if I had to deal with all the stuff he dealt with over the years from folks doing all that stuff to him. I wouldn't come back either, because then this is gonna bring everything back up.
Jake Hogan, one of the iCarly writers, about Noah's absence. We've approached him. This response obviously suggests that they had reached out to Noah, but he denied. Why? Could be a couple things. He could have just been busy. He works full-time on another show, plus he works very hard on his side projects and music and YouTube. But the more likely reason, which is why a lot of people don't want to do reboots, is that he wants to leave Gibby in the past.
Right.
Only in the past few years did he come to terms with the Gibby character. Before that, he had mixed emotions.
No more kids TV. Fuck, man. Come on. We've discussed this. That shit stain on my legacy ain't a stain no more. It's a full-on load.
You know, if he did the reboot, he would have to relive the whole experience of
That's
people flooding
right,
social
like I
media
just
with
said.
comments about his appearance. His acting career would again be at the mercy of one character. A lot of young actors want to outlive and move on from their child roles. Plus, you know they would have wanted him to take his shirt off at least one time.
Yeah.
Which, as a grown man, is probably not something he's interested in.
Especially for a show that's still tailored to children.
Noah successfully escaped the box of being Gibby forever, and now he can look back on his legacy as a positive experience, all from the comfort of his new sad world he's created for himself.
Yo, my man's Patrick CC did it again, of course. Yo. Hey. Like I said, and like I went on my rant, don't bully people. What's the point? And don't be a hypocrite about it either. Because you get mad if anybody say anything to you. Y'all come up with these motivational posts. This and this. It's crazy. Y'all have a doggone hissy fit. And talking about everybody, of course. You already know that. But people have a doggone hissy fit. If somebody say anything about them, yet y'all will go and be the same people that go on social media and will straight bully somebody and then act like it's because they can't take a joke when they get made. And y'all do that to rappers, singers, all these famous celebrities. Like, why? What's the point? mind your business, do what you're gonna do, and breathe positivity into the world. Don't breathe negativity. We already have enough of that. Positivity. Okay? Positivity. And then my man is Gibby alone. Go support him if you're gonna actually support him. Of course, it look like his social media is a sad world now. If you like that type of stuff, which we just seen a little glimpse of it, go check my man's out. Go check me out for my social media in the description below. And like, subscribe if you like this video. We're gonna do another Patrick CC video because I love his videos. You already know. So peace, peace, peace.